try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off, what do you like? Make a dream job, no 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough shit. I got no love for the fakeness. The times when you wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I can change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. It is time for the MoonShiners Racing League Crossover Media Xfinity Series. Join me is a crossover driver, I guess we could say, or MoonShiners driver, is Todd Chase Jr., but he will be in here, of course, with me every broadcast, and of course broadcasting this series well. Todd Chase, welcome to the booth. Welcome to Nashville Super Speedway.
Yeah, it's great to be here at Nashville, broadcasting a league that I don't think we've actually broadcasted on the channel at all. I mean, we know we've done trucks and we've done cup cars and stuff, but never an Xfinity series, so I'm excited to see how tonight goes.
Yeah, last time I broadcasted the Xfinity series was, I don't know, it's been a long time. So anyway, looking forward to this race, Todd. I know that you're looking forward to it quite a bit as well, because when we said crossover media, that's literally what we're getting. We do this league, and they're going to cover yours. So pretty cool for Brandon to do that. Pretty awesome little deal, I think. Get your league broadcasted here once we get all the details worked out on that. But Todd, we are here at the first race tonight in the Xfinity Series. Thoughts on this race?
Well, I think it's going to be a battle in nutrition, basically. We know the track temp is pretty hot. You know, some of these guys were complaining about how tight the car was, and they were all trying to figure out how to get it loose enough to where it could rotate better for them. So we know we've got 3 stage breaks tonight that are going to be 45, 95, and obviously the end of the race will be 150. Everybody knows that they got 5 sets of tires as well, so it's going to be a cross between, like I said, you know, battle of nutrition. You got tires you got to worry about saving to the end, and also fuel, because even though it's at 100% fuel load, you can only go about 55 to 60 laps or so on a tank of fuel. So
yeah, man, and you was talking about how tight the car gets. Any chance, Todd, that we could see, you know, possibility of this car loosening up on a long run with, you know, lower fuel and all that stuff, you think? Or will it stay tight the whole way?
I think it may loosen up a little bit further into the run, but honestly, I think we're just going to have to wait and see what happens as the race goes on. You know, I do know about 25 laps into a run, the times had fallen off to a little bit over a second. So, second off the pace than what they had with fresher tires. So, like I said, we're just going to have to wait and see how it all goes tonight.
So, we are here at Nashville. Todd, I haven't broadcasted here, I don't think, at all. Now, Todd, is this an open setup? I can't remember.
This is open setup.
I like
so
that.
These guys,
They
can make any kind of changes they need to during the race.
All right.
Also, you guys will see they are using the restart zone tonight as well. So if we look at the apron coming out of 4, you will see 1 dash line, and then a little bit further you'll see 2 dash lines, and then you see 3 dash lines. I would say, just because that's set up a little bit differently compared to what we had seen last night at Charlotte for the ASL All-Star race, I would say you would have to go between that first line and that third line. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Go ahead. I'm going to keep. You keep talking about that. I'm reading something.
So yeah, I don't necessarily know if they have to go between the first line and that line of 3, but iRacing a few weeks ago implemented this rule, and it's not on all the racetracks yet, just because they're trying to see if it's a good thing for the sim or not. It's only in hosted and in league racing right now, but basically, if you go before that restart zone, you get a black flag, and you'll have to serve that. Otherwise, if you go through it and don't go, then the green flag will come out based off of the flagman.
All right, so qualifying is about to take place, Todd, and I was sitting here looking over the names that we got in here. A lot of them. There's a lot of familiar names. Of course, we know Derek Pemberton. Good guy for the most part.
We know Brandon Crossan.
We do. I didn't realize qualifying was 2 minutes long. That is my bad. We probably could have started this a little bit later. But qualifying is starting right now, Todd. The 82, Derek Pemberton, in our trackside racing car that Todd Chase actually painted. That's actually pretty fun, Todd.
Yeah.
So anyway, he was 6th in final practice. We'll watch him. But there's also a lot of familiar names. Andrew Layton, I know. Alan Dobbs, Warren Young, John Cruz Sr. I know. I don't know him personally. I've seen him around and stuff like that. Aaron Matthews, I've raced against a few times. Of course, Brandon Crossan and stuff like that.
I've been told, well, I haven't been told, but I've been kind of keeping up with the MoonShiners stuff. I've been taking a little bit of a break from that. But one name we really have to keep an eye on is Hunter Carmichael. I know he's been on a decent run here in the MoonShiners Bootlegger Cup Series that Brandon also covers tomorrow night, and I believe they will be here in that league. So
yeah, so that's pretty cool. I didn't actually realize that this was an open setup, like you said. When we get to see all that fancy tire pressures being adjusted and all that stuff, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. That is one way to loosen up this car, by the way. Todd is making them tire pressure adjustments. You can lower the air pressure a little bit. Now, what it's going to do in the long run, it will tighten you up as the run goes on, of course, but you'll have a little bit more free in the car, or should anyway. As the race goes on. Kane Lee jumps to the top of the board. Derek Pemberton goes to second. We're going to watch Derek's second lap here. As he crosses
the line.
Yep.
And he will go to the top of the board.
All right, so we'll see, because I want to watch Kane Lee here as well. In that number 25 zebra cakes, by the way. I love zebra cakes. I love these zebra cakes.
Out of turn 4, here he comes to the line.
Looks good.
And he will go to the top of the board.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that, because I don't think Derek cut the apron off, did he?
I don't think he did.
Yeah, so we've seen Kane actually do that. And, I mean, he only took it by just a little bit. He ran a 6.81, Derek ran a 6.87. So here is Barrett Coffee in the number 4 Bush Light. I like that paint. It's pretty cool.
That is sharp.
It's something different. Color scheme
3 and 4.
Hey, he's fighting a little. He looks a little loose. I'm gonna be honest. His car actually looked a lot loose. He does actually gain a couple spots, moves to 5th. But I'm sure he wanted more. Who else? We got Jeff Hopper out on track right now as well. We will jump back to Barrett here in just a minute. Actually, we'll watch him right here, and then we'll go back to. I want to look at Alan Dobbs. I think I've done paints for him. But anyway, out of turn 4, here comes Barrett. See what he can do. He was 5th, and yeah, going to stay 5th at the moment. Alan Dobbs crossing the line as well.
Jeff Hooper will go to 7th.
I said Hopper when you go, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Warren Young
It's okay.
also, I know. There's actually very good familiar people in here. Let me know in the chat where you guys are watching from. Brandon Flores says Hunter is good. That's something we're going to have to keep an eye on. Hunter Carmichael in the 3. He's actually out on track now on his warm-up lap, so we will jump over to him here in a minute. Alan Dobbs, Todd, goes to the top of the board.
Yeah, had a great time. He was the fastest in practice, if I remember right. So
Hunter Carmichael, by the way, washes way up the track in 1 and 2. And that snap-on number 3. By the way, it's going to say Australia in the bottom. I haven't fixed that yet. This will be our last week using this overlay, though, so it don't really matter.
right.
But here we go. Out of turn 4, Hunter Carmichael's first lap not going to be good because he did have a struggle right there on 1 and 2 a little bit. But we'll see. Crossing the start-finish line, 31.203. Yeah, definitely not what he wants. He goes to 9th, but you can see right here, definitely much better in 1 and 2 this time, right on the bottom. Yeah, he looks way better in this one. Right now, showing 2/10 in the green. Make that now 3/10 in the green, so we'll keep an eye on this. Actually, that's improving a little bit, actually by quite a bit. Hunter Carmichael looking to try to take the pole away. Does he have enough? We'll see. It's going to be close here at the line. Start-finish line now, a 30.838. Not going to be enough. It does move him up, however, to 7th. He was 5/10 or 4/10 faster in his lap. Here's somebody else pretty fast right now. Aaron Matthews. At number 5, he's running that spec map on that car. It looks pretty cool. Like that.
And exited out of 4, a little bit flatter, kind of like in the middle. He goes to the 11th position.
And that was his first lap. Probably going to improve a little bit here. He washed up right there in 1 and 2. Yeah, his car looks a little tight. Now, that would just maybe where his car is comfortable at.
Right.
Let's see. All about sheet metal, it says, on the side of his car. Yeah,
washes up the racetrack again.
Not going to be a good lap. He's fighting handling issues. Definitely need to try to get that fixed. Russ, I don't want to... Boysvert, I think is how you say his name. That's what I'm going to call it, but that is one sick-looking car. I'm not going to lie. That is different. Oh, man. Dude, I'm going to be honest. Some of these cars look loose, though.
They may have them set up to be loose.
And qualify. I wonder if... Are they taped up?
I don't know.
Can you tape up the Xfinity car?
I think you can.
Forever.
I think you can, but
So probably.
they may have them intentionally set up to be loose at the start of the run to where they're not as tight.
Yeah, 100%. So let me know once again in the chat where you guys are watching from. We'll call you out who you're pulling for. I like seeing the people that actually, whether you race or not, I still want to know. You know, we need to get more people interaction on their channel. I don't want to say fan interaction because I know some drivers have it up. And that's one thing we got to be careful of, Todd, me and you. Because especially me, I have a habit of saying stuff on broadcast with drivers watching, and I don't want to give nobody's strategy away.
Yeah, we definitely got to watch that. I mean, it is only week 1, but...
It is. Todd, we haven't gone over the schedule, by the way, in this league.
No, we have not.
We do not have a race next week. I do want to point that out. We have next week, Sunday and Monday off because of July 4th.
Yep. But the following week, we will be at Atlanta, if I remember right, here in this league.
Yeah, Atlanta Motor Speedway, New Hampshire, Pocono, Indianapolis, Michigan, Watkins Glen, Daytona, Darlington, Kansas, and Bristol. And then that's where they're around the 12. I like how they're putting 12 cars in the playoffs. I mean, they apparently got enough drivers in here to do that, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, when you've got upwards of close to about 30 cars every week, you can afford to do that.
Joshua went to 6th, by the way, in the 81 car.
I seen that.
Showing how an 81 actually drives, a number 81.
Coming to the line, we'll see if he improves on that, and he will go to 4th.
Yeah, a good improvement right there. Barry Sanders out here from the NFL. He's out here driving tonight. In number 8 car, the Yee. I wonder if it's Yee Energy. Probably not.
I think it
Is it?
I don't know for sure. I think it is.
It may be. But anyway, Barry Sanders out here. I've raced against him a couple times. You know what that paint kind of looks like?
What's that?
A Jeff Gordon paint.
It kind of does. The base.
The base kind of looks like it, don't it?
Yeah.
Maybe not the hood as much, but the sides do. Like I've seen that. I don't know. It's definitely not the same design, but it looks good. I like it. Steve Darius?
Well, yeah, we're definitely going to be butchering some names
Until
tonight.
we learn them. Yeah.
Yep.
All the 8's getting loose. Back in snapped around a little bit. Able to catch it.
3 and 4, we'll see where he...
Only has 35 seconds left to finish this lap, which he should be able to, of course.
Yeah, he goes to 13th quickest.
A lot of guys not qualifying as well, Todd. Actually, over half the field not qualifying. Steve goes to 16th, by the way, on his first lap. See Steve right there. We'll jump back to him here in just a second as we watch Barry work through 3 and 4, coming to the start-finish line. Should have enough time. Hopefully Steve does as well. Maybe. It's going to be close, but Barry definitely finishes it. And does improve his time and goes up to 11. Steve going to cross the line, and I think he stayed 16th. All right, Todd Chase Jr. Man, let's do it. Get the season started off. Who gets the win here tonight at Nashville Super Speedway?
Well, based off what I've heard and what I've seen, I'm actually going to take the 3 in Hunter Carmichael.
I want to do something real quick, Todd, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, go ahead.
These guys over in Dark Horse Racing have like 40 drivers on their team. I was trying to find our league owner. Todd, if you want to grab him, maybe, or I can't find him.
Okay.
Pull him in. You have to pull him back too, because I cannot find him.
He's in Dark Horse.
Okay, of course he is.
All right, I'm pulling him up.
All right. Brandon Crossings, Adam and Todd up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, sorry guys, hold on one second. I got
Okay.
my ear
You're
going
good.
loud here.
That's why he talks to a couple of or gets some stuff out real quick, guys. Let him do that.
Yeah. There we go. There. I got my ears clear. Sorry,
Good,
Adam.
buddy.
Sorry there, Todd.
Man, we're starting off where we're in Nashville tonight. You're starting way back in the field, which is always fun to kind of drive up through, I guess, in a way. But how's the car handling, you think, and what's this race going to be like?
This race is going to be interesting. You know, what's fascinating too is this league is actually 3 leagues combined into 1 league.
Wow.
So we got a lot of drivers, you know, that we're not used to. So it's going to be fascinating in that aspect of having different drivers. But then again, we're at Nashville, so drivers are not used to this track like I'm not. So I'm having issues with a very tight car inside the corners. So that's why I'm staying in the back tonight. We're gonna test it out because I'm always in the booth like you guys are.
Yeah.
So I'm not used to these cars. So we're gonna try it out.
And we're on trackside right now. But for people that want to check out Crossover, and you do a great job. I was talking to Todd about that the other day. Your next broadcast is tomorrow, correct?
Unfortunately, tomorrow they're on off week, so we're going to be back live on Wednesday for the MoonShiners Racing League for the Cup Series.
There you go.
And that'll be live at 7:55
There you go.
p.m. Eastern.
All right, dude. Go see what you can do. Try your best. It's gonna be fine. Well, hopefully you can make it the rest of the, or make it the race or whole race. So we'll be up here watching.
Pull me after the in-car infield report after this because I might be
We may have to do that.
in an accident, you know.
Hey, any shout outs you want to give out real quick, Ben?
Well, just everybody that's showed up here tonight. We got a good sized field just for the first race, and Barry for helping me out here. All the admins that's going to help out, especially you guys here helping out broadcasting. You know, coming on the short notice. Like, hey, will you guys help me out here? So I appreciate you guys. So.
All right, man. Have fun. We're gonna be watching you.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yes, sir. Todd Chase, bring us to the green flag.
As we're waiting for the green flag to come out here at Nashville Super Speedway. Pace car is down and the green flag is out. We are underway here at Nashville.
Outside, not a great start, Todd, but he's going to be pushed into the turn one. Is Alan Dawes by Derek Pemberton right on the track. Yep, you see that zebra car go way up high. 3 wide now. It's the 25, washing back through the field. The 9 and the 81 of Joshua and Kane Lee both take that spot as they battle right there for third. Todd and Chase down the backstretch.
Yeah, I'm really surprised Mr. Derek Pemberton here currently running second, chasing down Alan Dobbs for that top spot, but battle back there, like you had said, for the third position. And that's what we're going to see. We're going to see a lot of battles being fought from running that high lane all night tonight. We could actually see some 3 wide too, but through 1 and 2 we go down the backstretch.
Yeah,
looks like everybody...
Take that third spot away, Todd.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit further back right here in 6th place, Barrett Coffey going to take over the 6th place spot as he blinks just a little bit. Right now, biggest mover already in this race is Jordan Martin back in the 54 car, that Monster Energy. He is actually working on Hunter Carmichael for the 9th spot. Well, Carmichael just took away a spot there as well from the 25, but Jordan Martin right now up 5 spots, biggest loser right now. Todd is 8 spots down, 9 spots now is Kane Lee. Not sure what's going on with him.
Yeah, I think Kane Lee has had an issue. He's dropping like a rock, as you see. I believe that is Barry Sanders running way outside, washing up the racetrack.
I'm not sure what. I mean, Kane lost 30 spots just that lap alone.
Yeah, he may have had an issue previous laps, but here you go. Here's Barry Sanders again trying to get a run on the outside. Not going to have enough.
I'm going to be curious, Todd, because this is a concrete racetrack.
Mm-hmm.
If we do get lone green flag runs, and I know that's a lot to say because we got so many drivers, we're bound to have accidents, especially here. Man, we could see that middle line come in, I think. Especially in 3 and 4, I feel like, or 1 and 2. I feel like we could see that.
Yeah, I think we could see it too. Probably about 15 to 20 laps within a run, if we go that long.
By the way, Jordan Martin is on rails, up 8 spots now. He just took over 6.
He is. Watch out for him.
Yeah, he is right now I want to call him the quickest, but he may be the 2nd quickest in the field. As he crosses the line, that time, he's right on par with our top 3 drivers. So, good racing so far all around the racetrack. We'll go back a little bit further here in the back of the field. That number 29 car is pretty cool looking. Here's Andrew Layton in the number 84, taking a position away from the number 1, Tim Henderson, in that W Energy car. That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Of course, you're sponsored by W as well.
Yep, and W is a really good energy drink. I've tried it as you got a battle here for the 2nd position with Derek Pemberton and Josh.
Southern.
How do you? Yeah. So.
I may have said that wrong too. I'm just guessing.
Right. Yeah, W Energy. There's no jitters once you drink that and stuff. So.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious because we talked to kind of curious to see what will happen here with Derek as this run goes on. We talked to him about patience a lot, so I'm hoping that he will be able to kind of get everything under control.
Yeah, right now he's fallen all the way to 3rd, but
right
looks like he got a... Yeah.
Warren Young, by the way, I talked to him first time he came on the iRacing. He was new. He was actually, I want to say he got a Logitech Momo wheel, I believe what he had. This dude has improved. And that was just like last year when I first met him, or 2 years ago. It wasn't long. Here he is battling in a big series, battling for 3rd spot right now. The improvement I'm seeing right now from him was, I haven't watched him race besides a couple times, but pretty cool to see that.
Yeah, you see the top four pretty much break it away from the rest of the field. Derek, he's hanging on for dear life right now, it looks like.
Got a battle for fifth right here. Todd Barrett Coffey and Jordan Martin for the fifth position. Derek, thought I just did a third, did not. And then right there, Jordan Martin backs off a little bit. So we'll jump back a little bit further here in the field. See if we can find anything else. Guys, if you want us to interview a certain driver, just let us know who it is. If you're in a caution break or something like that, we will get them in as soon as we can. Checking in over here on the YouTube channel. Watching from Dobson, North Carolina, Warren Young's mom.
That's cool.
Wait a minute. Maybe that's not the same Warren Young I'm thinking of. I think, unless, I'm not going to say anything, but I think that is. Brandon Flores says, watching from Massillon, Ohio. Number 77, sponsor of Kenny Capola in the Cup Series. Cool. And then he says, let's go, Brandon. 100%. Yee.
Yeah.
And he says, broadcast is great, y'all. We appreciate that. I like seeing fan interaction, man. Like, to me, that makes, as a broadcaster, we like seeing fans talk because that gets us more into it and puts a better broadcast.
Yes. Got a good battle right here for the 14th and 15th position. Alan Henson and Jeff Oakes, I guess you could say.
Jeffrey Oakes.
Okay, Jeff Oakes. Looks like he is going to be losing that position, I guess, to 22.
Todd, I am super impressed by all these guys. You can say what you want, but for these guys that have never ran with each other, they are racing really smart right now. We got a good battle here for third with 4 cars.
Yeah, like Brandon said, that there are 3 leagues combined into tonight's race. Each one, they're known for them green flag runs like we normally see with American Sim Racing League when we cover them. So I don't think we're gonna have very many yellows, is what, compared to what everybody else thought we were going to have. As you see, the 9 go way up the racetrack. The 82 going to go to his inside. The 54 as well. 54 going to try to make a run here on the 82. Down here in 3.
Yeah, Derek's doing that wide arc. He kind of got shuffled up a little bit. We had a long talk with Derek regarding the Sunday Night League that we do on Sundays. Of course, you guys can catch that here as well. The American Sim Racing League had an interesting all-star race last night. Congratulations to Hunter Waters winning the All-Star race to kick off their season here in a couple of weeks. But we had an interesting race, as you see Derek getting passed right here by that 54 of Jordan Martin, which a lot of people have so far. His should be number 9 or number 10 on the list that he's passed. But we told Derek to show patience, man. If you can average top 10 finishes, your season's going to be really good.
Yeah, basically I gave him a stage goal of at least let's just focus on trying to stay in the top 10 here for stage 1, because with these stages, this league also rewards stage points, if I remember right. So basically, if you win the stage, you get 10 points. If you finish 10th, you get 1 stage point. So that could actually help win you a championship. It could also help you lose a championship when we get further into the season. So
Alright.
Derek doing everything he possibly can to defend that spot.
We got a slow car here back here to Raise Energy, number 43, giving up a little bit. John Cruz Sr., he is trying to hold on. Looks like he's able to rebound. He just had it looked a little slow there for a minute. Maybe it's just me.
Dane Lee now goes to the 8th position. Hunter Carmichael running 9th as Jeff Hooper now takes that position away from Hunter Carmichael. A lot of good racing so far, with it being almost 19 laps into this one.
Speaking of Carmichael, there he is, the 23, or the 3, I'm sorry. Racing at 23. Hunter actually down 2 spots right now. We'll see what kind of adjustments are going to be made. Todd Chase, and you mentioned it briefly just a second ago, as we got some spam coming onto the channel. Don't you love that once again? But Todd, when is
the first stage?
45.
45. Yep. So now this could be the time where these tires are going to start falling off a lot more than what we've actually seen already.
So Brandon Crossan, Todd, is sitting on pit road. And just found out why. Baby screaming. And he had to go get her to calm down. Wife left to go to the store. I completely understand that.
When you're the only one home and you basically got to stop what you're doing.
What you do is give that kid some alcohol. And he knocks it out, Brandon. What'd you do? Probably shouldn't say that over the internet.
It's alright. Everybody jokes about that. I mean, I was going to say give it some Benadryl.
I mean,
so.
Whatever works. Oh, man.
Here comes the 3 working on the 23 again.
Yeah, Jeff and Hunter here working pretty hard.
Starting to see some shade coming around out here on the racetrack now, so that will actually help these guys if they're really, really tight for a few minutes. As you see now, we're back into the sun. Overall, not a bad start to this season. Let's check on the leader up here.
Alan Dobbs, yeah, we haven't really showed him a lot just because he's been out there in no man's land in that number 16 Chevrolet Camaro. But we do got somebody running him down, Todd, and he's running down pretty quick, and that's Barrett Coffey. He is in that 4-car Ford Mustang. He was 2/10 faster last time by.
I wonder if he thinks he's on a beer run, because normally when you're out of beer,
you drive that fast.
Tend to drive because I mean, you gotta go and get as much beer as you possibly can before the store runs out. So
let's see lap times this time. No, once again, that time about 2/10 faster. Yeah, he's definitely faster. His car looks like it's set up for longer runs, Todd. And from what we're seeing, that could be a very big factor here in this one.
Now, you could actually see the two different lines that were ran there in 1 and 2. The 16 ran kind of the middle, but the 4 wrapped around the bottom, getting that cleaner air. And I think it was helping the 4 because now he's even closer to the 16 as they come to the start-finish line. You see what they run down here in 1 and 2. Both going to run the bottom, and that's what you got to do. The 16's definitely got to try to take that line away from the 4. But here we go. The 4 gets a good run from the 16 as we got I believe that's the 2 on the below the yellow line here on the apron.
Going back out. I'm going to try to salvage hopefully something. Chris Davis is also 2 laps down, so them guys are hoping for a little bit of luck.
Here we go, down here in 1 and 2.
Yep.
The 4 goes to the bottom. The 16 runs the middle. We'll see if the 4 can pull the slide job off of 2. He will not.
No, but he's going to be able to get him, it looks like.
Down to 3 and 4. The 4 sent it in there a little deeper.
The 16 held him down and got a little bit of a shove. I mean... To me, that was fair. Barrett Coffey's going to lead his first laps. If you get into it when you're trying to beat you down, that's on you, Alan. I hate to say it, buddy. But he did do what he tried to do to hold the lead, and you can't blame him at all for that.
Nope.
Kane Lee getting around Derek Pemberton, by the way.
Yeah.
Speaking of Kane Lee, Todd, remember we seen him drop back, like 12 spots? Well, he's back up to 5th.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well recovering from that incident earlier. As you said, currently running 5th. And I'm thinking that goes to show you he must have a long run car, because we talked about the 4, you know, at one point I believe the 16 was out almost to a second on everybody, if not more, and it just goes to show you what these setups these guys are running are.
Now, Todd, we had 30 drivers in this, didn't we? Why we only got 29 now?
I have no idea.
I guess we had some people leave before.
Oh, okay.
Just looking around here at some of these cars. Oh, Todd, Andrew Layton in the 84 has some pretty big back end damage. Quite a bit. Somebody's got some nose damage somewhere.
Yeah, we better search around and see who we can find.
I wonder if that's where Chris Davis might have some nose damage. No, that's in there for Chris Davis. Down, but looking around here to see if I see anybody else with nose damage. Somebody's definitely got some.
No. To go further back while you're trying to look around and find that,
I don't think that.
to prove my point, look at the 4, the gap that he has grown now on the 16. Already out to almost 1.3 seconds. So
yeah, it's crazy how big of a lead he's gotten that quick.
But if you're the 16, you don't really want to change much, because it took him half the stage to pretty much run him down and pass him. So if you play that pit strategy the right way, it could not hurt you that bad.
Well, something that is going to have to be done on this next run for these guys, Todd, there's going to be some adjustments made, I'm sure, for some guys. As you see Jordan Martin and Joshua right here for third. But you're going to see some guys saving tires is what you're going to start seeing. You're going to see guys back off a little bit earlier and stuff like that. Tires seem that important, and I think it will help you on the long run as we go on. Alan Henson just got around Warren Young. Warren has actually dropped back quite a bit here too, Todd, in that 9 car. Remember, he was inside the top 5. And here he is now in 16th, getting passed by 22.
Oh yeah, back here further into the field, there's a mad scramble. Right now he's got the 20 coming up alongside of him into the inside. He's just pretty much stuck on that outside lane. Can't get it down.
Somebody said they liked the 24 car.
Let's check the 24 car.
Look, that's that old Jeff Gordon paint. It is. Actually, I'll tell you something I did, Todd. I made this exact paint right here that he's running. But I put a spec map on it. So it's pretty cool. Todd Chase.
Yes, sir. I'm
go.
here.
Making sure
I'm here. I'm just scrolling through, looking, seeing if I can. Yeah, trying to find it because my timing screen is kind of going haywire right now. So we got a yellow out, by the way.
Gio Oates in the 6 has had issues on the front stretch. And he went for a big run, and he was racing that 84 car of Andrew Layton, who's got that damage. And let's see, Layton gets loose, comes down, makes contact hard into the outside wall, goes to 6 of Gio. Unfortunately, nowhere to go, and that W Energy number 6, but he will get going again. And I will say, I'll be honest, as hard as it is, that looked like, did he? I think he'll be able to win. He's got a little bit. We'll see how much they can fix. So, Todd, this is interesting. With tire situation, do you come in and take tires? I feel like yes, but do you take them again on the next break? Because this is only going to be like a 5-lap shootout.
Right. I think you come down now, get your tires, and then at the end of the stage, you stay out. So, we'll see what's going to happen here as these guys will be coming down pit road. Looks like the 4 are going to stay out. The 16 going to come down. Let's see. Looks like everybody else is pretty much staying out.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you have to as well. How many sets of tires do they got? Do you know?
5.
I would have came in and took them. I'll be honest with you. I would have
I
gave
would
it
at
and took
least.
them.
I would have tried 2 just to see.
Yeah, I would have gave it and took them. But if you got that many,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've seen that we're gonna have green flag runs. I just don't know, because, well,
Yeah.
I guess it's a hit or miss because you still never know if there's gonna be a green white checker.
Right. You never know, but well, we're just gonna have to see what happens. I mean, maybe this will give us an idea. If we do end up having a late race yellow, this will show us, what kind of how much wheel spin these guys are gonna have, even if they have any wheel spin or not. So,
All right.
so I believe the pace sled should be coming off the pace card this time by. Currently, your top 10 is Barrett Coffee in first. Josh, I'm just going to say Josh in second. Jordan Martin third. Kane Lee fourth. Hunter Carmichael fifth. Larry is in sixth. Derek currently running seventh. Barry Sanders now up to eighth. Chad Bass ninth. And Kayla McCarthy running 10th.
Alright, Todd Chase, as we get set to go here in just a second. Possibly doubling up this time, maybe, Todd?
That's what I'm thinking now.
Possibility, I'm not sure yet. Who knows? Who knows, Todd?
Nobody knows. But while we got this time, might as well, like we were talking about this league, how we'll have the whole weekend off next week because of the 4th of July. Last night we had the American Sim Racing League on the channel. Their actual regular season starts in Daytona a week from
Sunday.
Next Sunday, if I could get my words out right. So for a while here, basically I believe from the 10th all the way through September 5th, you guys will see some Cup cars on Sunday and some Xfinity cars on Monday.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, to be honest. I kind of like how it's back-to-back days, honestly, because it leaves the rest of the week open for us to do our racing that we want to do and stuff. So that's pretty neat. I know Brandon was talking. We was talking about that before, with overloading yourself with broadcast. That happens. Did Brandon get a lap back?
I
I
don't
wanna
know
say
if he
no.
did.
I want to say no. I believe Chris Davis was. Yeah, Chris Davis got one of his laps back. He was 2 laps down. He is now 1. So good call on that, because I probably should have called that out. That is a little important.
Yeah. So here we go. Pace car should be coming down this time by, as it will be the 4 and the 81 leading the field back to the green as we start heading down
Oh, cool.
the front stretch toward the Geico restart zone.
Kind of a shootout here, Todd Chase. 5 laps, it was 6 laps to go.
Green flag is back out, and there goes the 4. Gets a good launch.
There'll be a lot of hard racing here, Todd, to try to get what positions you can, even with them old tires, guys. You remember that. They're
Here
still on
comes
old
the
tires.
54 for second.
Yeah, he's going to take that away. Nice move there. Hunter
Battle for
Carmichael,
third.
by the way, up to 4th as well. Derek Pemberton putting a big block there on the 12, who gets a bumper. The 12, Larry, don't know how to
Oh, we got one on the wall back there wrecking.
Got big wreck here, multiple cars involved. This is going to bring up the yellow.
Stretch.
Oh, we got multiple wrecks, Todd?
Yep.
All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to try to find out all these wrecks, because Alan Dobbs was mixed in this one of the 16. He was involved in the one on the front stretch. Here's that one. They went 3 wide and spinning to the inside into the grass. And then we had the other one that happened we're going to try to find here in just a second. I'm going to say a little bit further back than this.
Yeah, it was almost all the way to the back of the field. I want to say it was Kayla McCarthy. I believe she was involved in possibly the one in the front stretch.
Yeah, Jeff Hopper also got one, and Brandon Crossing gets involved as well. Actually, there was almost right prior to that. They stacked up in front. You see the 31 right there. We're going to look to replay that one more time. Kind of see what happened here. Here's, oh, it's a 33. It gets into the wall and comes down. And that was Kayla McCarthy. Like Todd said, did she have help? Yeah, she had help. The 17 just came up into her, Shane Davis. And really, the 33 really gets sent down with nobody else nowhere to go and causes a big one. It's a pretty big wreck here at Nashville. Multiple wrecks here at Nashville.
Yeah. So while we were figuring all that out, your race leader, Barrett Coffey, decided to come down pit road and get tires. So he will be restarting all the way back in, what, 6th, if not further, depending on how everybody shakes out. So, coming to lap 42 here on our second yellow of the night. Well, now it looks like everybody's going to come down.
Yeah, you might as well come down now.
Yeah. I'm wondering if they're going to throw the yellow here for the, or call this the stage.
I would guess this would be the stage. We won't go back green till 45, so you might as well just call this the stage. Unless it's a one-lap shootout. I mean, we got some guys staying out, so.
See, I believe that's the 55.
Okay, so the guy that stayed out, yeah, he actually pitted last time, Todd.
Okay.
So that's why he's staying out. That makes sense. And yes, it looks like Brandon is destroyed.
Tough break for him.
It is.
But at least now he can focus on taking care of that baby. At least until his wife gets back.
That is true. It's tough though.
Yeah. Pace lights should be coming off here momentarily as the field works its way through 3 and 4. I will be happy to say I don't think there's going to be any rain in the forecast compared to last night's cup race.
I do got word that is going to be the stage, by the way, Todd Chase.
Okay.
There you go. We want to talk to somebody?
Yeah, let's pull in our stage winner, actually.
All right. Pull in, never mind, Todd, we're doubling up.
Okay.
I was going to, but we're doubling up. Alright, so stage actually not ending until we take the start-finish line, I don't think, by the way. I believe.
Should be a one-lap shootout, I think. Now, I don't know if the yellow's going to come out for the stage. I believe it should be once everybody crosses the line on lap 45. Not entirely sure, but we'll wait and see what happens.
Brandon said, see, I told you you'd been in field.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Maybe he let the baby drive.
Maybe.
Green
Pace car
flag
comes down pit road. As you see, the 55 and the Ford leave the field to the Geico restart zone. And the green flag is back out. The 55 takes off. This is Catch Me Nerds. Battles for second as the 3.
I thought I see 2 fingers come out the window as a peace sign.
Uh-huh.
Well, as soon as I say that, here comes Hunter Carmichael. He's getting a big run.
Here comes the 3. Not going to take a run just now. Down the backstretch. See what happens here as we work our way through 3 and 4. Coming to the start-finish line. Wait and see if they throw the yellow.
No, that is going to be stage time. That was it. That was it, buddy. Probably have. Oh, I seen somebody dropping back. Oh, actually, I did. Daryl Klotz dropped into the pits.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
So right now, Todd, I will tell you, we got 24 drivers on the lead laps. 6 of them. Oh, we got a wreck. 12.
Yep.
Did he save it? No, he didn't save it.
He's going through the grass right now. Don't think he made any contact with anybody.
Dude, I tried so hard to click on his name while it's dropping down through us, and it's just impossible.
It is impossible.
Here's what happened. The 25 and him was side by side. 12 gets loose out of turn 4. That's weird. I wonder if he might have loosened up the car. That was a good catch, though. So we'll call that save of the year so far.
Yep.
Good one.
Starting to see the 55 kind of extend on the 3. The 3 did not have a good turn 4 that time, as you see the 4 now putting some pressure on him for that second position again.
Todd, I'm trying to see Barry Sanders. I think there's a chance he actually may have scraped the wall a minute ago out of turn 4.
Okay.
It looks okay. I don't think it hurt him. If he even did, he may not have. He may have just got real close. But Tyler Bentley, by the way, up 17 spots from where he started. So when he stayed out, when he pitted on that stage break, or right before that stage, before that big wreck, good call by that 55.
Yeah, out there leading some laps, and I know sometimes with the Xfinity cars, I don't know if it's really the most important thing to have is clean air, kind of like the Cup car, but right now he's actually growing that lead out to 0.6 of a second, so obviously something's working great for that 55.
Todd, it is something I've been wanting to do for a few months now. We haven't had a chance to do it because we've been broadcasting. We had our off season. Todd, you know what time it is?
Time to turn it up.
You guys enjoyed this for a couple minutes.
Back live here at Nashville Super Speedway. We've seen there in our Turn It Up segment, I don't know if you caught it, but Kane Lee got really loose out of 3 and 4, and he just about lost maybe a handful of spots.
Let's see.
Now he's currently running in the 8th position.
Brandon says interview number 4. So we'll try to get him in once we get a chance to. What would they would do if we just pulled him in all of a sudden?
I think it would kind of startle them in a way.
So, hey guys, how's the car handled?
It would be kind of the way what the SRX does with Tony Stewart.
Yeah.
You know, it would be cool, but
I don't see how you
man,
focus though.
Yeah, I
Like,
know,
being honest.
especially. Well, I was just gonna say, especially when you're in a really tight battle between the 54 and the
Like-
16 here.
It would definitely be easier here than it would the real cars, just because you actually feel the G-forces and stuff in the real car, the vibration. So that's more distracting, unless you got a motion rig, I guess. But I feel like it would be a little bit easier here, but it would still be pretty distracting, especially if you're focused. Like imagine sitting here, like if I just went to Barrett Coffee's in second right now, or better yet, if I'm going to the 54. Hey, what are you going to do here in turn 1? Just ask him, you know, like how you gonna pass this
Yeah.
guy?
Exactly. I mean, it would be really hard to focus because I mean, the minute he starts talking, it throws his rhythm off. You know, because then he may wreck, you know, right in front of the whole field. So I don't necessarily think that may be a good idea. Like right now, it wouldn't be too bad to do. You know, but when you're racing side by side, trying to do everything you can to get around them, that may not be a great time to do that.
I hear you. Kane Lee, Derek Pemberton, and the 81 of Joshua Towson battling here for the 7th position.
Yeah, Derek, once again, just kind of hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, maybe trying to save a little bit more tire here is what I'm thinking.
He's doing a great job by running in the top 10.
He's doing a really good job, but that's always the goal. Like I said, you run top 10. It's a big aspect. We got a battle for the lead. No, we don't. Barrett Coffee takes it.
Yeah, see, that kind of went away as quickly as you could stay in.
Yeah, that, like, literally, I didn't even think he was up there to him yet.
Well, that just goes to show you how good the 4 is on a long run.
Jordan Martin has moved into 4th, by the way. He gets around Barry Sanders just now. Warren Young working on John Crow.
It's kind of weird seeing how far the 4 just, as soon as he gets that clean air, it just like gives him a big old boost. Like he's got nitrous or something. Because he's blinking quite a bit right now for me. I don't know if he is for you.
Not now. Before?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like...
So far, so good here in the season opener. Only 2 yellows, if you want to call that second yellow being the stage. So,
Yeah, and once again, the next stage break, Todd, is going to happen. Was that 85?
95 is what I
95,
had
okay,
seen.
95, yes. Kind of interesting how they did the stages, because normally like the first 2 are shorter and then there's a long one. Kind of like how they did the stages though. I like that.
Yeah, I kind of like how they did that. Kind of makes it a little easier to run, but it's also a little bit more difficult to run as well because you got to save so much tire to make it to the end. Bear Coffee now out to a 1.5 second lead over Tyler Bentley. Jordan Martin currently running 3rd. Hunter Carmichael running 4th, and Kane Lee now back up to 5th again. Don't really see any big battles throughout the field. Everybody pretty much single file.
Jordan Martin has caught Tyler Bentley, Todd. Hunter Carmichael very well, so they've got a battle heat up here for 2nd place.
Can't count out the 8 of Barry Sanders as well, with that 25 of Kane Lee they're starting to close themselves into that picture as well.
Here comes. I thought Hunter was going to have a good run there out of turn 4. Don't look like he's going to be able to capitalize or get that run. So we're 65 laps in. Barrett Coffee leads the way here. Tyler Bentley. That 4 car fairly quick here, Todd Chase. Doing a nice job.
Like I said, it's got to be that clean air because already out to now, what is it? I'm trying to see. My timing screen is acting up again. Give me a second, guys, while I figure this out. It's showing me Barrett has a, well,
2.3 second lead.
yeah, that's what I'm seeing
Past
now.
the second, by the way. Takes away the second spot. Tyler Bentley trying to hold on now to third. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold on, but you've got to give him credit for where he started. Like I said, it was a position gain move that he made, Todd. And I mean, he's still got a little ways to go to be able to pull this off, but we'll see if it stays. I mean, even if he stays in the top 10, that's worth it. Because he's made up a lot of spots.
So we'll see what he can do. Derek Covington now back battling for that 8th position again with Aaron Matthews.
Oh, we got a car hitting the wall, Todd. I just heard it.
Yep. Yellow is out.
Yeah, and that was old Big Break here again. Todd, the 24 involved Bobby Justice, and he was not the only one. There was 16, Todd. Also, that was Alan Dobbs. Let's see what happened. I think that's where it started. He goes in super deep, and instead of taking the car out in front of him, he decided to kill himself. And, well, he did kill a couple other cars as well. The 24, like I said, I'm trying to see who else that was. The 23 as well of Jeff Hopper, who's had a rough night already. Here's what we've seen on board the Bobby Justice's car. Like he knew automatically. Oh, he tried to turn down and couldn't.
Yep. That sounds like something with like a brake calibration issue or something like that.
Yeah,
that would be what my idea would be.
Yeah, I feel like he definitely tried to slow down so he wouldn't get into him, then just fixed it and just crashed himself. So.
But here we go. We're gonna see. Yeah.
Jordan Martin stays out. Tyler Bentley staying out. Yeah. See, I'm not a fan of that call. I'm not a fan of staying out now because you still got to run 25 more laps for the next stage. Yep. That's a lot, man. There's a chance you could go lap down, to be honest. So we actually had a few cars stay out. 4 to be exact for what I'm seeing.
Yep, that is what I'm seeing as well.
Looks like this 6 will be your lucky dog, Geo Oaks, and that's going to put him back on the lead lap, so he gets his lap back. But I will say, from 21st down, Todd, or 22nd down, is out of this race, it looks like.
Yep, unfortunately.
Now all of them's not out. I mean, there is a couple still running. I didn't see Daryl still running, but 3 laps down.
I've raced with Daryl, well, it'd be ever since the when we started racing with MoonShiners. He was in there, and he's a really good driver. Just
Todd,
really unfortunate for him.
Let's pull in Barrett Coffee. Let's make sure that they're not doubling up, and we got a couple cars. I don't think they are, but I got him ready. I just want to make sure that. Where are we pulling to? What room are we in?
We're in the live room.
I don't know. Let's see if we can work Oh, here we go. Hey, Barrett, it's Adam and Todd from Trackside, man. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Car looks really fast, dude. I mean, you started in 9th place, and here you are. Pretty much pacing the field whenever you get out front. How's it feeling?
She feels really good. Didn't have a great qualifying effort, but really worked on that long run setup. And, you know, she takes 15 laps there to come in, but, yeah, once you get there, she loves that clean air.
We're starting to see a lot of longer runs. Are you, I mean, it looks like you definitely like it. Are you kind of surprised to see the longer runs here? I mean, there's a lot of new guys that you probably haven't raced with and all that. Are you kind of surprised by it? I mean, we're getting a couple cautions here and there, but got to be kind of surprising.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we had like 30 people start the race. Like you said, the first night of this new league, a lot of us have raced together, but there's a lot of names that haven't.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, we had, you know, we went almost that whole first stage.
For sure.
So, yeah, no, I love it. I think, you know, there's been, y'all have seen it more than me, but you know, I think there's been a few dumb things happen. But overall, I think, you know, this track tends to get spread out, so people have patience.
Right.
You know, you just kind of have that, but no, it's been fun so far.
Well, dude, car looks good. We was talking about that in qualifying. You're doubling up now, so go out there and see if you can work your way back up here. These guys don't have fresher tires, so that's going to be interesting. But good luck. We're going to be up here watching it.
Yes, sir.
Thanks,
Talk to you later.
Yes, sir. All right, we'll move him back up. And Todd, this is going to be interesting with these guys not taking fresh tires.
Yeah, and on top of all of that, the 54 looks like he's going to choose the outside lane, something we haven't seen yet tonight, so be interesting to see what the control car of the 54 does on the outside lane once we go back green.
I love how we get spam on our channel now.
Oh, I know.
For some odd reason.
We really got to
get like a bot that automatically does it.
Either that or designate somebody in the chat to
Oh, we
to
did
do
have
that
that
for
at one
us.
time, but you know how that goes, I guess. Well, not really designated for that, but it would be a good idea.
Right. So pace cars should be coming down as they work their way through 3 and 4. Should be coming down this time by, like I said, it will be the 54 and the 55 on the front row as we approach the restart zone.
55 laying back a little bit, trying to keep an eye on that 54. There you go.
Yep, the green flag is back out, and the 54 is, he's pretty much gone.
Yeah, that
already
50
out to almost a half a second lead.
Tyler Bentley did not get a good start. The first one, fresh tires, by the way, is the 3, Todd. First one, fresh tires. He's right behind these guys for second.
Yep, watch for Hunter Carmichael to be making a move to get around through these guys as he's, well, not really 3 wide, running the bottom.
Derek
right
Pemberton
now.
may have just used a bumper on the 17 and moved him. We got a car wrecking, Todd.
Yep.
Looks like the 12, Larry's been down in that grass so many times tonight. He gets turned here, it looks like possibly from the 8 of Barry Sanders, or did he have help somewhere else, or did he do it? 12 gets loose. And that is very similar to what we seen last time. He got loose last time like that, went through the grass. Caution does come out for that single car spin. Couple cars get involved, but nothing too serious.
Last yellow we seen the 54, he decided to stay out. Do you think he decides to stay out again with only running a half a lap? Or do you think he comes down?
No, I mean, I think you're going to stay out now, but in my personal opinion, you done made your bed with that. I think that you're in trouble.
We're approaching the halfway mark in this one already. Tell you what, it seems like it's been flying by already.
I agree.
So,
yeah, and man, I'm looking forward to this season. I see here looking at the schedule. Atlanta and these cars are going to be fun. Did you know Atlanta was my first ever Xfinity Series win?
I did not know that.
That's where I got my first win ever. Atlanta and then Texas. Very similar tracks, though. The old Texas.
Right.
But then we go to New Hampshire. I hate New Hampshire.
Yeah,
I do. I hate
that's
New
a
Hampshire.
That's a love-hate place. right
Pocono's
there.
going to be fun. I like Pocono. I hate the cautions at Pocono, but I actually do like watching the race there, especially on here. I don't like it so much in real life. We got an Indianapolis road course, by the way.
That's a race that I'm interested in seeing how
To
that
be honest,
goes.
the schedule is really unique after Atlanta. I mean, we got New Hampshire, it's kind of a short track, Pocono, Indianapolis road course. Then we go to a fast track in Michigan, then Watkins Glen, then Daytona, and then Darlington. That's a very unique schedule. And then Kansas and
Yeah.
Bristol will finish out the regular season.
That Bristol race is going to be really good because
It
you're
is.
going to have some guys possibly trying to do everything they possibly can to get in to the playoffs if they're not locked in already.
That Michigan race is on my birthday.
Uh-huh.
Wait.
Yeah, I think we already talked about that night I might be lead, I think is what we had agreed on.
Possibly, yes.
So,
Probably be a good idea.
well, yeah.
I don't know what will get said. Might not be a great broadcast for me.
It might be a great broadcast. You never know.
So Brandon Flores is actually looking at people to possibly sponsor. Yeah, I believe he's a lot. Yeah, he deletes a lot of them spam comments too, saying it's just ridiculous, man. It's like I don't know. You think that YouTube could like give us something to get rid of them?
So the pace light should be coming off this time by, as the field will get the 1 to go signal and everybody will start doubling up. Does look like the 54 are going to take the outside lane again. Now, I don't think the 55 is going to lay back as much as he did the last time because he's seen what had happened on that last restart.
All right, Todd Chase.
Yes, sir.
We're ready to go back here. Once again. I believe this
Field
one-
rolling.
This has a feel for a long run to that stage break.
It does. If we can just make that, if we can get that first lap in back under green and get everybody to kind of settle back in to their rhythm, I think we could get a really good long green flag run until the end of the stage. So here we go. Pace car should be taking the hard left down to pit road. As you see the 54, your leader, bringing everybody down to the restart zone. And green flag is back out and he takes off again. Man, that 54 is good on them restarts. Oh, here comes the 3 to the inside. Almost making contact there with, I believe that's the 11. Yeah, this is a hornet's nest back here.
Right here for seconds. Oh, there they go. Oh, what a save.
He saved it. He saved that.
There's your new save of the year so far.
Wow. Here comes
Wow.
Derek Pemberton
You know, Derek was so scared just now.
trying to make a move here on Hunter Carmichael.
Watch this save again is what happened. Looks like Derek just tagged him a little bit there, getting a little too hot. Great save right there by Chad Bass.
3 gonna look to the inside of the 55 here for the second position.
Oh, he's
Gonna
getting
bring
loose.
82 with him. Yep. 55 gonna go up the racetrack. That's gonna allow the 4 to go to his
You know-
inside, and here comes the 25 as well.
Yeah, Derek got a little, or not Derek, but Carmichael got a little loose there. Now the thing is, these guys, if they can get clear of Carmichael here, or not Carmichael, if they can get clear right here, yeah, Derek should be able to run this 54 down. Should be able to. Now the 4 is coming,
Should,
so
yeah.
is Carmichael. I mean, they're still definitely capable. That looked good.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
you
80,
can see
the
it.
54 gets tight. Here comes the 82 with a big run out of turn
Yeah,
4.
Derek's going to get him.
Down on the inside, and he will clear the 54 right there.
This will be our 6th lead change at the start-finish line as Derek Pemberton takes the lead, but look who's sitting there, bleaked out right there in second now, trying to take second, and he does. Barrett Coffey takes the second position, sets his sights on the 82. Now Barrett did say it takes him his car about 10 to 15 laps to come in, so we'll keep an eye on that as he's got the 82 now with fresh, clean air. We'll see if that helps him.
Derek looks like he's looks a little bit loose, but it's not loose enough to where the 4 is getting a fast enough run on him.
I'm curious as well if he might have made an adjustment. Either one of them could have made an adjustment. Barrett definitely looks faster. Derek gets a little loose there. So did the 4, by the way.
Yeah, here comes the 4. The 4 looking all the way around, trying to find a way around this 82. But Derek doing a nice job taking his line away here, 1 and 2.
Yeah, Derek just needs to remember not to push his car super, super hard. You know. Do they do stage points as well, Todd?
I believe they do, yes.
I think so too.
It's a little bit crazy when you see the leader. You're looking, you see the side of the car stepping out. It's like, I really hope he saves that thing, but a little bit of contact there between the 4 and the 82. The 4 gets these really good runs and just has nowhere to go with them. Maybe showing a little bit of some displeasure to the 82, but hey, the 82, he's got to do what he's got to do to hold on to that race lead.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
sorry, I'm trying to move people.
Top 4 broke it away from the rest of the field. You got one straggler back there in 5th. And then you got the whole rest of the field kind of broke up again. Warren Young currently running 6th.
Still a good battle here for this lead.
Here's a good example right here of the 54 from staying out from them 2 restarts as a 4 goes to the outside of the 82 now. The 54 has dropped all the way from the lead down to 7th.
Yeah, and I feel like he's going to drop even more. There's a good chance he could drop out of the top 10. Honestly. Same as the 55. I mean, we'll wait and see. I mean, if they can hold on to the top 10, that's considered somewhat of a win, I guess. Because they'll have that extra set of tires. But right here, another lead change. Barrett Coffey takes the lead and leads that lap. Derek going to drive in hard here.
Yeah, did it on the outside lane.
Yeah, Barrett's car looks like it's kind of rotating really nice in the center right there.
You see right there, the 4 clears the 82.
Still, with this season only being, what, 12 races? The regular season?
I think so.
Is that right?
Correct me if I'm wrong.
10, actually. All points are going to matter, so stage points will matter in this, I believe. Yeah, 11 total time. I'm playing this game. Too much counting in my little head. It's not good.
Well, that's all right because I'm still having trouble figuring out this timing screen here. Showing me 88 laps are in the books out of 150 here tonight. Which means it's almost the end of the stage.
Brandon Flores, I got you, by the way. Whenever it happens again, I won't delete that. 'Cause I need to go to their channel too. I think I can block them.
Side by side here for 3rd, the 3 and the 25 battling. Hunter Carmichael letting that 25 go.
So, Coffee out in front here once again. Top 4, really, we're just going to say top 5 really has checked out. Top 6 is even checked out from everybody else. Everybody actually spaced out a lot a bit here, Todd. We do got a little race right here with Chris Davis and Alan Henson. And it looks like the 22 of Alan Henson takes over the 9th position.
Hey, right while you're there, check out that paint on the 29.
Yeah, I was looking at it. Here's a pass right here for stage point as well. I think it's only top 10 to stage points, I'm guessing. So
That's
this is for 10. And it looks like right there, Chris Davis in the nerds, number 29, gets knocked back. He's a nerd.
I knew that was coming.
Nerd dodge. Don't let people pass you. Yeah, he heard me. He bowed back strong on that outside just now. He's like, say that again. Already.
Tell you what, the one car of Tim Henderson, that W Energy, that car looks pretty darn cool as well.
It does. It's got that spec map on it as well. I like it. You don't see that many. I wish we could see more cars run like a flat paint scheme, like a matte paint scheme.
Yeah.
You don't see it. You always see that it's like the chrome stuff. And I mean, I do the chrome a lot too, because that's what a lot of guys like. But I like the matte paint schemes. We need to teach you how to do spec maps, Todd.
Yeah.
You'd be good.
I mean, I hope I'm good at it when I get it down. The main thing is just getting me to get used to doing it. So, but out front, Barrett Coffee, it's a 1.3 second lead over Derek.
And Derek maybe giving up second here. It's going to be a good battle here for second for this stage point. Looks like 25 got a little loose there. Derek's going to have a little bit of momentum. Close right there at the line. Kane might be able to take this though.
If I'm Derek right there, I understand driving it a little bit deeper to hold him down, but I would have just let him have the spot. I mean, we're getting close to the end of the stage, you know. Just give him the spot instead of putting your car in a vulnerable position, like kind of like right there. Lap number 95 is on the board as the yellow flag will come out. Stage 2 winner, Barrett Coffee.
So Barrett takes stage 1. Did he win stage 1? Yeah. Stage 1 and
Yes.
2.
Yep.
There you go. So I must need a pit stop for guys like the 55 and 54. Jordan Martin was actually able to hang on into the top 10 though. So that actually works out really nice for him. He's going to have an extra set of tires in the pit. I don't know if you're going to need that though, to be honest. I feel like we're going to get some more long runs here, but it is safe to have them in case, because you never know.
Right. So, who do you feel like bringing in for an interview?
Bring in Derek. Let's
All
wait
right.
till pit stops and we'll bring him in.
Alright.
Just because he's in our trackside car.
Right.
And I'm kind of biased a little bit tonight.
That's alright. He's
Well,
doing a really
He
good
is.
job.
Whether he wins or not, I mean, I don't care if he wins or not, but
Yeah.
he is doing pretty impressive. But he's got the TRN car, so kind of biased towards it. Pit stops always important. We seen some crazy pit stops last night, didn't we?
Oh, I know.
Weird.
We've seen some of these guys, or not some of these guys in here, but we've seen some guys last night. According to what I heard, they were supposed to uncheck their tires and uncheck their fuel so that when they came down pit road, they only had like a 1 second penalty versus a 26-second penalty.
That would have made sense.
So, when we had that first duel
No, it never got
last
addressed,
night,
by the way, on the whole tire situation.
What's that?
It never got addressed about that tire situation last night, though.
No.
I kind of wish it would have, but it was an all-star race, so who cares?
It was an all-star race, but the
It was
people
for
who
money,
took them
too.
tires didn't win, so...
That's true, and it was for money.
Yep.
So that is the thing. When there's money on the line, I guess it changes everything.
Alright, let's dial up Mr.
Oh, I forgot to
Derek
bring him in.
Pemberton.
I was sitting there just looking at names. Derek Pemberton, I have a Todd up in the booth. You got a copy?
Sure do.
P3 right now, man. It looks like your car may struggle a little bit on the long run, but it looks like you fixed it somewhat. 50 laps left to go in this one when we go back green. What's your thoughts so far?
This car doesn't just struggle on the long runs. It struggles on the short runs. It struggles on the medium runs. It struggles to turn. It struggles not to turn. I'm struggling to go down the front straightaway and the back straightaway. I'm struggling all over the track.
Well, I mean, in a way, you gotta kind of like that because you're running pretty decent. I mean, if you had a little bit better handle of car, you might be able to compete even better.
Yeah, I mean, if I could find a way not to wear the right side tire, especially the right front off so much, I think I'd be somewhat decent. I've got pretty decent speed. It showed. I'm just struggling. I don't know where. These guys are just that much faster, and I was able to really get a little spicy there on the restart. I felt bad bumping the 11. I thought I maybe had missed him, but I just barely got a hold of him, and I don't know. There may have been 3 centimeters in between me and him and the 4. And
Right.
man, that was a crazy restart there. And I thought maybe the clean air was going to help. It kind of did, but that 4 car is just so strong. So I mean, right now we're just gonna hopefully we can survive until we get a yellow with about 15 to go. And I mean, if we get probably a 10-15 lap run to finish this race, I don't think I could win it, but I definitely think I could probably come home with the top 5 tonight.
That'd be a good start to the season, man. Good luck. We're gonna be up here watching you.
All right, thank y'all.
Thanks, buddy. All right, Todd Chase, we get set to go back green flag here in just a moment. Todd, what's your plans for July 4th?
I think I'm planning on being here at home the whole weekend because from what I had seen, we got, WWE, I believe, Saturday night, and then you got baseball and NASCAR on Sunday. And then you got the fireworks on Monday, so it's going to be a great weekend.
All right, cool.
What do you got for
Man,
plans?
I don't think I'm doing anything, unfortunately. So I don't really do much for July 4th anyway, hardly ever.
Right.
My dogs don't like fireworks, so
Nope.
they have panic attacks and want to rip your face apart whenever that happens. You ever seen a German Shepherd shake? Like it's so sad.
Oh.
Like you feel bad for them,
Right.
But anyway, ready to go back green flag, Todd. 50 laps here in this one.
Yep. 50 laps to go. Barrett Coffee going to bring the field into the Geico restart zone. And the green flag is back out. And wow, the 25 has a decent launch on that outside lane.
Todd,
Can we see?
sorry. I started thinking about something. One thing these guys could do to loosen that car up a little bit, and I can't remember, guys, if you know this car better than me, let me know. Can you put tape on this grill still? If you can, put a little bit of tape on there. Maybe that'll help loosen that car up some.
That might help too. But, we got one going into the
Yep, that was
grass
a 9.
back here on the front stretch.
Yep, Jason Warren. Warren Gunn, not Jason Warren. What am I talking about?
Yep.
Who is Jason Warren? Jason Warren's the guy.
Okay.
Not Warren Gunn. We're going to get a replay of that because that was a big name driver, and he was been running pretty solid. He was up there in the top 10. Here's what happened. Did he have help? Did he get the 8? Nope, he just lost it. And that was very similar, Todd, to where the 12 lost it earlier. Larry pretty much does the same thing. Luckily, does not hit anything. He keeps it going. So,
Gordon Martin back up into the top 5 now. He's currently 4th.
Yeah.
Putting some pressure here on Derek.
Ooh, that was close.
That was close.
Here comes Jordan. Jordan's really fast on his short runs. Especially that first 15 laps of them.
Yep, Derek cuts his nose off right there. Looks like he's a little loose.
The 4
on
got
exit.
really loose. You see that?
No, I did not.
There's Coffee about lost it. He's side by side now for the lead. Kane Lee trying to take it away. Yeah, he got really loose out of turn 4. Able to slide back up in front.
Kane Lee looks like he's got the wall there on the exit at 2. Here comes Derek to his inside.
Pemberton's going to try to tell him
to slide up to that middle lane.
Oh, there we go.
Here comes the 54. There goes, oh, the 54 flip. He kind of flipped. In a way, going to come up across the rest of the field.
Well. The broadcaster cars. There it is. Here's the replay. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
There it is. The broadcaster curse. The Chapman curse strikes again, Todd. And really, it was like, that was all 3 of us fault. I mean, I'm going to be honest.
Neither one of them was given any kind of room.
Because the 25 was getting loose. The Derek Pemberton machine slid up into him while he was getting loose, and then the 54 was also getting loose. Well,
54, I thought he was going to flip, kind of like we seen Ross Chastain do at Texas.
Jordan might have been the only one that was actually not getting loose actually here now.
Right.
That's unfortunate.
Well, Derek actually doesn't look, well, I mean, the nose is damaged on it, but I don't know. The right side is caved in on the 82. One thing these guys do not have is a fast repair. So look for the 82 to come down and try and repair some of that damage. I literally thought the 54 was going to flip.
Yeah, I thought it was done. I'll be honest. I was like, well, this ain't good, Todd.
Well, my game just froze.
Derek actually stayed out, by the way.
Okay.
Kind of surprised by that, I think. He's coming in now. He's got to come in and get that damage repaired. He'll be okay. He'll be able to probably get back into the top 10, but still a hard hit there for him.
I'm going to have to load back in real quick. So. And it's weird. It's been doing that lately. I don't know why. Thanks, iRacing.
Don't you blame iRacing for your mistakes, alright? So, we will wait to double back up here momentarily. Should be coming any time. We'll get this one back in the way.
Loading back in now. So.
It's fine. Take your time.
Broadcast schedule while we're doing this, we're under yellow. Like we had mentioned, we are off this Sunday and Monday, but then we will be back. We may have a podcast episode next week. I don't know what your plans on that, but I was thinking
possibility, yeah, probably.
I was thinking of bringing in our ASL winner and our winner here from the Xfinity series, possibly doing the podcast probably like on a Wednesday or a Thursday night.
Definitely a possibility.
I know Brandon and the crossover guys, they do a podcast on Thursday nights as well. But
we're set to go back green here. couple more moments as we work out of turn 2.
I am back in here, by the way.
Okay, cool.
It will be the 4 of Barrett Coffee and the 3 of Hunter Carmichael. Let's see what this 3 can do being on the front row now. As the field is set to finish going through 3 and 4 here. The pace car should be diving down for pit road. As you see right there, pace car comes down. And the 4 gets the green flag and he takes off. And the 3 did not get a good launch. That's going to allow the 22 and the 43 to have a run on him as he's sitting there battling with Aaron Matthews for that second position.
We had Brandon there for his podcast.
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of bad juju over there.
I need to go on that podcast.
You do. It's actually pretty good.
You know, I've been broadcasting now for like 7 years, 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do a podcast. Nobody ever interviews a broadcaster, you know? Brandon.
No, I mean, here we go. Matthews looking to the inside of Hunter Carmichael again. Doesn't decide to take the run as the rest of the field now single files out. A little bit of battling further in the field. I believe that is Gio falling all the way back down to 19th. Coming to lap 111.
Here comes Aaron Matthews. Single file
Matthews, he's got a good car. He just has to find a way to get around this 3.
Todd Chase.
Yes, sir.
I don't know.
I thought I was doing something wrong.
No, you didn't. Here comes Matthews.
Gonna do whatever he can to get around this 3. Looks like he's getting a little arrow loose underneath the 3. Or maybe he's just got... Who is that behind him? Looks like the 81 behind him. Matthews is going to slide up and clear the 3, but here comes the 81 now. He'll send it in there.
Well, Matthews goes works up the track a little bit. Good racing here for the position car.
Matthews he's in danger of losing another position here to the 43. As well as Hunter Carmichael now drops all the way to 5th.
I thought I heard wrecking back there.
Yellow's out.
I thought I heard one wrecking. Kane Lee. Derek getting this one. Got Derek on this one. Did he help tonight? Warren Young. Or did that happen in front of him? Looks like the 9 got a little loose and Derek got the back of him. Where's the Derek break? This is that aggressiveness coming out. Well, it's kind of an accordion effect on that one. The 9 checked up a little bit. You could have got it back on him. As much as I want to blame Derek. And I really want to blame him.
Yeah. I mean, we could really roast him for bringing up that last
sick and
yellow.
tired of my car looking like crap every week.
I know. I mean, we're gonna give him until next week. If he wrecks out next week, I mean, we're gonna pull our sponsorship and everything.
Yeah, I got you.
Or you know what I mean.
I got you.
So now we're gonna see these guys come down, get some fresh tires, fill that tank up. Because when we go back green, we're probably gonna have about what would you say, about 30 to go, 33 to go, something like that?
Yes. I would say right at 30, 31. This is a good opportunity to come down and take tires, though, for that last bit, you know, if you got them.
I believe this is our, what, 5th or 6th yellow
Yes.
tonight?
Let me see if I got my summary thing in this one. I can't remember if I do or not. I do not with this one, I don't.
Okay.
Didn't actually get the track facts, though. This is a 1.3 mile track. Kind of interesting, because I don't know any other tracks that's that long.
I don't think
there are there.
I think the closest one would be Gateway.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know any tracks that's that long. Track temp, however, 102 degrees with 16 mile an hour wind. Right there where they're at.
So I would say possibly not the slab. Let's see here. Nope. Pace lights are still on. I thought we were gonna go this time by. So yeah, a little bit about what's going on here with. I mean, I know we're broadcasting the Xfinity series, but the deal came down with me and Brandon talking. I wanted to bring back my street stock league, and he's like, "Well, if you help me cover this, I can help you cover that." And so that season's not going to start until after this season of the Xfinity series is done. But kind of going back to the old short track Saturday night racing feel with asphalt street stocks. So if you guys are interested in joining us in that, you can always message me or get a hold of Adam Chapman here. We'll get you in. We are recruiting for that. I do know there's going to be some heat racing in that. There's going to be some playoffs, some sort of playoffs involved with that as far as the schedule.
I'm gonna win.
But
I'm gonna win.
I hope you win because
I'm gonna win the championship.
Well, here's what I'm hoping. We've got Matthews, Dan Matthews.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to be making some wooden plaques for the top 3 finishers in the championships. You know, like the top 3 that finish overall. In addition, each week the race winner is going to get a starter pack from W Energy from me.
I'm gonna have so many energy drinks.
So.
I have so many energy drinks. It's gonna be ridiculous how many energy drinks I'm gonna have. And I'm gonna be like fired up like something I can't say on here. Green flag's set to come out, Todd, and we're gonna have a little over 30 laps to go.
Waiting on the green flag to come back out.
Todd, has anybody got anything for this 4?
I don't think anybody does.
Well, Alan is about to show you otherwise. He got a heck of a start.
Yeah, he did get a heck of a restart. But the main thing is, if he's got something for this 4, he's gonna have to do it pretty quick because the longer the 4 goes running out front, the faster it gets.
I want to mention Derek Pemberton's moved to the top 10 with no nose. He just took 9th away.
Yeah, that's a little strange.
We might need to take that car to the impound lot. They're wrecking behind. Will the caution come out? Probably. That's a big one. Hunter Carmichael. Why is he on pit lane?
Boy.
Wait, did he just go down there to avoid it? Hold on. Wait, what happened to him?
Let's check and
Because
see.
I think he disconnected and came back in, Todd.
He may
happened,
have.
because he's 3 laps down. What happened here, though? Who was that wrecked?
Was it Barry?
What?
Because I see Barry Sanders all the way down here in 18th.
It wasn't him. It was somebody. Oh, it was the 20 and the 9 once again, unfortunately. Warren Young, who started off really good in this one. Right there, the 20 got loose. The 9 got him. And then they checked up and the 23 got ran into and spun. It also looked like the 55 was in that with Tyler Bentley, remember? He was in that other wreck with Derek and him.
Yep.
It's tough. Tough situation, Todd.
One thing I'm starting to notice is the pace car is laying way back for some reason.
Yeah.
The 4 better slow down really quick here to let this pace car go by. The 4 is stopped.
Yep, something just happened.
Yeah, this is not good for Barrett Coffee.
Barrett Coffee
Did he just disconnect?
Well, it does appear. I don't know. Hold on. Yes, I think. Well, I don't know.
Wow.
No, maybe. There's no way. No, he's rolling. Hold on. I think his internet's having connection issues, Todd. He's rolling now, but the thing is, does he get that spot back?
I don't know.
Like, if they pass the start-finish line, does he still get it back? I don't know how this is going to work. Hopefully he does, because that would be horrible.
Well,
wait, hold on. He's on the access road. He's blinking. He's passing cars. Hopefully he gets the spot back. That would be horrible.
Well.
Oh, no!
Oh, well.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know. Well, he just slammed the brakes on. He made a flat spot on his tires. He's getting his spot back, it looks like. But there was some... Oh, man.
This is a little strange because normally, per NASCAR rules, is if you can't maintain your spot or maintain pace with the pace car, you lose that spot.
Well, he gets his spot back, which I think is fair. Okay, I do think
it is not his fault.
Yeah, well, it could be if his internet. It could be his fault. Gotta get better internet, Todd. But at the same time, it may not. It may just be his internet company today. Who knows?
Yeah.
Hopefully it gets taken care of. It looks like he will be all right. But I'm a little bit worried about his tires, though.
Yeah. I mean, the 22, I'm sorry, may actually have a real legit shot now at this 4. So, waiting for the pace lights to come off the pace car again here at the Nashville Super Speedway.
Todd, I'm looking forward to this week. Stranger Things coming out.
Yeah.
We got 3 more days, dude. The last 2 episodes of it for the season. Looking forward to that.
You're a nerd, you know that?
What?
Don't get long enough to react to that.
I kinda. I'm sick and tired of people calling me a nerd, Todd.
Well, you always call me a nerd when I start talking about all the Star Wars stuff that comes out and stuff like that. So
Star Wars.
Hey, it's a good series.
Todd, I'm ready for some football, man.
Dude, you ain't lying. I'm ready.
You know, I am gonna have to talk to Brandon because we know what happens
Yep.
on some nights. I'm just saying.
Pace car comes down pit road. Let's see if the 4 can maintain that internet connection as we approach the Geico restart zone. Green flag is back out. The 22 did not get a good launch. He'll race side by side with the 17. 17 going to clear the 22. Now here comes the 54.
Now, yeah, keep your eye on that 54. Keep your eye on the 81 as well, Todd. He's got fresher tires than everybody.
Hmm? You
There,
a little bit ago
just
you
killed
said,
the wall.
well,
He literally killed the wall just now. I don't know. He pushed way too hard.
it sounds like we need to have a little
Yeah, he was definitely.
post-race conversation.
Yeah, it seems like old Derek will be called to the team hauler. But I am curious about Joshua in that 81. I'm telling you now, if he can make quick work of this 54 and 17, and it might be hard to get around to 54 that quick, but I feel like he may be the car as the 54 gets loose. That's going to open the opportunity for him to get around. Keep your eye on Joshua.
Yeah, he lost some momentum, but I don't think it was enough to really make him lose a couple of positions.
I'm telling you right now, he is fast, and he's faster than our leader. He was faster last lap than our leader.
A little while ago, you told me, do I think anybody had anything for the 4? And I literally was going to answer the 54 does. Because, I mean, he was in a wreck. He's been running up front all race long, and here he is again, still battling side by side for the 3rd position.
The 81's got it. I'm telling you right now, the 81 has something for this 4. The 54 does too. Barrett Coffey's in trouble. After leading this many laps, he is in trouble because look at his rear view right now. There is a difference of 18 laps on these tires. Now, granted, we have had yellows, so we don't want to count them really, but it is 18 total laps on the racetrack with this set of tires.
Well, right now, he extends a little bit on the 81 before they go into turns 1 and 2.
Somebody else as fast as the 84 of Andrew Layton.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job tonight.
He did just get
Currently, what's that?
I'm about to say, did he get wrecked?
Well, he fell all the way to 14th
Yeah, I don't know what
in that
happened.
exchange.
Watching the battle for the race lead. Here comes Joshua Salsi. I hope I said that name right. If not, I super apologize. 22 laps to go.
Yeah, there's nothing the 4 can do now.
No.
The 81's really right there on his left rear quarter panel. Gonna take him down here in 3 and 4, and yeah, just gone.
Yeah,
nothing the 4 can do.
Now, here's what's going to make me curious. That right there, it's going to make me curious as well with the long run. Like if we stay green, the 4 has a really good car on long run. Now, question, this is kind of a long run for him. He's been out there 32 laps, so. But he is battling hard right now, so there is that.
Yeah, they're side drafting each other, going through 3 and 4. The 81 gonna chop the nose off the 4.
Boy, that was a good call right there. I don't know if he's got a spotter in there or not. Now Joshua, I'm sure he's probably in Dark Horse Racing because there's like 900 people in there. But actually, I don't think he is. I don't see him in Discord. So there's a chance where he may not be in Discord. So he is definitely on another team.
But now, can this 54 make quick work of this number 4 as soon as he catches him to give the 81 a possible shot?
I'm going to be honest. I don't see it happen. I think the 81's the fastest car on track.
I think so too, because he's ever so slightly gaining a lead on the 4, and the 54 really isn't closing in on the 4 at all. So
Derek Pemberton is on pit road, which is kind of surprising, to be honest. I'd at least try to finish 20th, or you're going to be finishing back like 25th, 26th.
Well, I mean, at this point, he might as well come down, bounce off the pit road wall, and hit the pace car. That way he hits everything to make himself perfect tonight.
I would agree.
Right now, your top three are the 81, the 4, and the 54. The 4 of Barrett Coffee won Stage 1 and Stage 2 and has led a total of... It's got to be over half of this race, I believe. Trying to look, see...
Oh my gosh, I think I finally figured out how to block stuff.
Well, that's awesome.
Oh, maybe.
I tell you what, Barrett isn't really going away quietly.
There, I think I got rid of them. I think that we might not have that spam anymore at least.
Good, because 4 is catching back up to this 81, and it's starting to get good again.
That's what I was really wondering, because once the 81's tires really wear out, the 4 may have something for him.
Well, Barrett said in his interview there after stage 1 or stage 2 that the long run, that car comes to life.
And he said it takes about 15 to 20 laps.
Mm-hmm. And it's showing right here. Coming to lap number 136 of 150. And the 4 car figure out a way to get around this 81 again. Down the backstretch they go. Let's see what lane these guys decide to choose. Looks like the 81 gonna go to the bottom and take the line away from the 4.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to keep him in that dirty air. Like, that's really... I mean... I don't know, Todd. I don't know which car is actually faster. They're both dead even, you know?
Well, right here, the 4 is better than the
he looks
81
better.
on the exit at 2. But while these guys are battling hard, look up there through 3 and 4. We've got lap traffic starting to enter the screen. Here comes the 4 with a big run through 3 and 4.
Barry Sanders, by the way, is really slow on the apron, trying to make it back to pit lane. I'm watching him now. I mean, he's going 6 mile an hour. He's going 6 mile an hour, so I'm going to guess probably.
Still watching this battle between the 4 and the 81 as they're catching the lap traffic. Yeah, it still looks like they're dead even when they come across the start-finish line. The 4 drives in super deep there. Gonna give him a little bit of a shot from the bumper. Didn't get close enough.
Nope. We're coming to 10 laps to go, Todd Chase.
And this is setting up to be a really good battle. Here comes the 4.
This is a good way to start the season off.
Yeah, really good way. Here comes the 4 with a big run. What can he do?
He's going to get to the bumper again here. Could we see a bump and run in our first week here for the crossover Xfinity series? Good chance of that.
I mean, if I'm Barrett, the next time in 1 and 2, I try to go a little bit higher, get a little bit of a clean air to see if it helps. Because the 81's just going to continue to run that bottom. Here comes this big run for the 4. He's going to give him the shot right
bump and
there.
run. Oh, he got
He
loose.
saves it. Here comes the 4 underneath of him, and he will slide up in front of him and clear him.
It ain't over yet.
Now, the 81 is going to have a chance at getting him back. It's just a matter of time. Do you think that was a little too early?
No, I think you got to take it when you had your chance. Honestly. Normally I would say yes, but I feel like it's a pretty solid call.
We're gonna see what happens now.
I
They're
mean,
catching lap traffic.
it's easy to say yes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's very easy to say no, it's not, but it could be early. That's like we don't really know. I mean, it very well could be. It might not be.
Well, we know how much of a, one small mistake, slows you right down. That's all the 81 needs the 4 to have is just one little bobble.
Yeah, or a lap
As you
car
see.
getting away or anything like
Yep.
that. And luckily that time it didn't hurt him. I will say this. Barrett Coffee right now is faster than Joshua. Last lap.
Mm-hmm.
By about 3/10. So you're seeing a little bit here.
Yeah, that lead is definitely growing on the 81.
That
Almost
time,
out to...
yeah, that time was about a little under a 10. So we're going to kind of keep an eye on it because you never know. Like I said, a bobble like Todd said, and it changes everything.
Got some, well, I don't know if it's true. Well, I had the 25 and I believe the 6 were kind of looked like they were coming down pit road. I don't know if they actually did or not. But under 5 more laps to go here in this one at Nashville Superspeedway for the crossover Xfinity Series. Mr. Barrett Coffee has led the majority of this race.
Yeah, 70 laps led this time. And once again, that time, Barrett a little bit faster.
Now, he's got some lap traffic going through 3 and 4 right now. Don't know if he's going to catch him in time, because when they hit the stripe, it will be 3 to go. I don't think the 81 will be able to catch this.
Yeah, it don't look like it. And I mean, honestly, well done by Barrett. It definitely wasn't easy. I mean, he still definitely had to work for it. Because that was a smart time to put that bump and run on. And I wondered if he would have stayed behind him, when his tires kept giving out more or something like that, which could have been why he did it when he did. 2 to go for him. A little bit further back, Kane Lee battling right now with John Crow Sr.
Kane currently running now up into the 8th position. Having a solid night. From 3 and 4, the white flag is out for Barrett Coffee.
And he's going to walk out of here with the victory as long as nothing bad happens. We've seen some crazy stuff, so.
I don't think this lap car is going to be much of a factor. Through 3 and 4 for the final time, he won stage 1. He won stage 2, led most of the laps tonight. Barrett Coffee picks up the win here at Nashville.
Barrett's going to finish 1 second. Will be Joshua. Good run for that 81. Jordan Martin going to finish in 3rd. Chad Bass finishes 4th. Aaron Matthews 5th. Up 16 spots from the start. Alan Henson finishes 6th. Shane Davis up 20 spots. Nice job for that 17. Finishes 7th. Kane Lee finishes 8th. John Crow Sr. in 9th. And Tim Henderson rounds out your top 10.
That was a heck of a race.
It was. So we're going to get ready to talk to our winner here in just a second. It was a really good race, actually. For these guys not really racing with each other before and that bump and run at the end, it's always cool to see. We are waiting just a second. 74 laps led here, Todd.
I wish I could lead that many laps in a race.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean, the closest I got was to an actual official series back when we were on our truck season run for a championship.
Yeah, you led quite a bit there.
Yeah, I believe that was Iowa.
Here we go.
Man, that was really good. But
First burnout of the season. Or donut of the season, should we say. And winner of the guitar here in Nashville. But he better do a good one. I'm be so disappointed. Let's talk to him, Todd.
Yep.
Bear Coffee got a copy. Does Adam and Todd?
We do.
Man, a good victory here in Nashville. Some sketchy moments. You had, I think it might have been your internet. Maybe that happened, and then you had to use the old bumper to try to get around Jordan or Joshua, and you was able to.
Well, I didn't have to, and I didn't fully intend to, but
Right.
I got a really good man. He had about 18 lap fresher tires than me. Of course, I know only about 10 or 12 of them were under green there,
Right.
but man, we broke out. We talked about how they're clean early, and then we broke out all the cautions there at the end of that third stage, and I just didn't know how many more we were going to have, and I wanted to save a set of tires, so I got a little worried, but I thought if I managed them, I knew I was going to have to let him go and then come back on him on the long run, and I was getting to his bumper, and I was getting so hot, and being up his butt that far and getting so tight coming off a corner, I knew it was getting time to start trying to make a move, and I had a big run coming down the front stretch that time, and I actually backed the corner way up because I had planned to try to make a move on exit, and he kind of got checked up a little more than I anticipated in the middle, so I had to tell him I apologize. I didn't plan on the bump and run, but that is kind of how it played out. I said maybe give y'all something fun to talk about at least. But I think we probably would have got him in a couple more laps anyway, so I didn't want to be that impatient.
I will tell you something interesting to me, and this is an interesting question. With this win this early in the season, it's got to feel pretty good to come in here and win against all these guys.
Oh, yeah. I mean, some good cars got some damage in
Right.
that one early wreck, I know. And there's a couple guys who didn't make it tonight who I think you'll see later in the season be some real contenders. But yeah, I'm from the Nashville area. I'll claim it as my home track since we're not running the fairgrounds. I was there last night till midnight getting out of there, watching rain delays, lightning delays, you name it. So a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun racing it here on iRacing this week. Had some good finishes, a couple NIS wins. So call me Concrete Coffee.
Hey, for sure, dude. Well, victory here in Nashville. Shout outs and all that you want to give out?
Yeah, just, hey, shout out to Barry and Brandon putting this together. We tried the Xfinity League earlier in the season and kind of fell off. We got caught up with the Cup League, but this is awesome. Come back. Shout out to you guys for being on the broadcast. I mean, 30-some cars taking the green and still had 20-some running at the end. I mean, I know it's only about 18 on the lead lap, but everybody else sticking it out. I mean, hopefully that's a good sign for this league when, we'll keep those fuller fields and put on some shows for you guys.
Yeah, that was some great racing. Hey, good job, man.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. We will move him back down as I'm over here clicking the wrong buttons. Joshua, let's see if he is in here. He was not in here a minute ago. I just want to see if he is in here now. I want to think he's not. Okay, he is not that I see. Just want to make sure real quick before we pull in the next guy.
Okay.
Um,
Jordan Martin is in here, by the way.
Okay, can you pull him in?
Yeah, I can move him in.
Okay. So Jordan Martin going to finish P3 here tonight. And
give me just a sec here.
He started way back in 14th. Made a move early in this race. We got Joshua as well, and I'll pull him in here in a minute.
Okay. Go ahead, bring in Josh in here
So we'll touch Joshua this time. Joshua going to finish in P2. Very nice night overall. Joshua with a P2 finish to start the year. Overall, it was definitely close there at the end. Did you make a mistake or something like that happen? You still got to be happy with second, I think, to start the season.
I mean, realistically and logically, yeah, I'm pretty pumped for a second place, but that close to the win at the end of it, it's a little a little unsettling. I had a little bit fresher tires than him, but he's just man, that 4 car. He was on rails on the long run, man. He was in another state during this race. It was crazy. Um, I think our team held even, if not a little better, on the short run. But once you hit that mid mark to long
Right.
mark in a run, he was just
Mhm.
he was on another level. So I did the best I could. Yeah, he apologized for giving me a little bump there in
Right.
the one, but he didn't wreck me. He just moved me up out of the way, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. Just good hard racing, and at the end of the day, start the season P2. You can't complain too much.
So let's skip forward a little bit. We have next week off because of 4th of July, but let's head over to Atlanta. What's your thoughts heading there in the Xfinity car? I feel like that's going to be a pretty solid race for a lot of guys.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. The groove can widen out depending on how you want to run it. You can rip the top if you want. I think it's a little bit harder on your tires, but you're not in all the bumps and everything, and you can either go hard or try to take the Harvick approach and paint the white line and slow and steady. It's offers a lot of strategy, and I think the best vehicles to run there are probably these Xfinity. Um, you even saw it here. Someone pinch you down a couple times, take the air off you and get you a little unsteady. So hot, worn out surface at Atlanta. I'm glad it's not repaved yet, and should be a good time. Really,
I agree.
I'm hoping everyone gets their stuff dialed in, and just like tonight, you'll probably see comers and goers, and good short run and good long run cars, and hopefully the team puts something together that's pretty good in all three categories. But usually we pride ourselves pretty good on the long run, and we just got spanked tonight, so we're gonna have to do some homework.
Hey, man, good job. Any shout-outs you want to give out here tonight for a second-place run?
Yeah, always Nitro setups and Team Nitro. Wonderful group of people. I couldn't be prouder to be on any other team besides that one, and the community there is awesome. They always do their homework and provide great sets, and we always work together really, really well. So shout out to them. I know Jordan got P3. I think John ended up in the top 10. Unfortunately, Russ and Kayla had some troubles, but all the cars had speed tonight, so it's really good to see. We made the team's presence known start season, so if we could just keep that momentum up and do what we normally do, we'll start racking up the points and start trying to look forward towards the back half of the regular season and the playoffs. And I want to thank you guys for broadcasting. I don't think I've ever been on any of your broadcasts before, so it'd be really cool to go back and watch this and see what you guys are all about. I always enjoy coming up to a new stream and kind of see what everyone does a little different. Should be a good time. So I want to thank you as well, and all the admins that do the work here behind the scene. I'm new to this league, so trying to feel everyone out. From what I can see, everyone was really, for the most part, really respectful and raced each other with a lot of class. That was really cool to see. You'd run a guy down, he'd give it to you, or in my case, early in the race, the 4 run me down. I just moved over and let him go. But I think for the most part, everyone was giving and taking pretty good. So if that continues, this is going to be something really special, and I'll really look forward to running this on Monday nights.
For sure, man. Hey, good job tonight, dude.
I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. See you at Atlanta. All right, next up, we got Jordan Martin with a P3 finish. Jordan, when the green flag fell, you took off, and we was really watching you. Up 14 spot, or I'm sorry, up 11 spots from where we started. Started 14. You got to be pretty happy with third, I think. And really, your car looked pretty good and possibly could have contended here tonight.
Yeah, car was absolutely a blast. I mean, like you said, started from 15th or 14th, excuse me, and drove my way up to the front multiple times this race. I think I did it 3 times, and the last time I did it was with a little bit of damage from that accident back over there on lap 102. But I just can't thank my team, Nitro Racing. They bought a good car. I don't think we had anything for the 4 though. He was just better than us on a very, very long run. But I mean, if it would turn into a short run battle, I feel like I could have took it to him.
Man, I just asked Joshua the same question, and I feel like I kind of want to go to a little bit of a different direction. But to what I asked him. We go to Atlanta in 2 weeks, and you race with a bunch of new guys tonight. Did you learn anything here tonight that could help you when we go to Atlanta? Not only with racing some of these newer guys that you haven't seen before, but that style of racing with different drivers.
I mean, for being around new people, really nothing different besides trying to stay out of trouble, read the track a little bit, read the surrounding area a little bit better. But I mean, I s- I I don't think anything is gonna change. The competitivity of everybody around me and who I had to go through. And, there were some cars that was good on the short runs and died on the long run, and there was some cars that was able to compete or hold me up just a little bit. But I mean, I feel like going forward, people just gonna keep getting better. So I just gotta be on my toes.
For sure on that, man. Well, you did a good job here tonight. Way to battle back and finish P3. Any shout outs you want to give out, dude?
Oh man, once again, Nitro Racing provide me a great setup for tonight. My teammates, congrats to Susie for finishing second. I knew we was on the same set and we worked together on trying to make the car better to compete with the four. And just thank y'all for broadcasting.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what this group is called, but I'm looking forward to rewatching the race here later tonight. And thanks to Brandon and them and Barry for putting this league together. I feel like it's gonna be a good season and it's gonna be a blast.
I agree, man. Hey, good job tonight, dude. Way to impress.
Thank you, man.
All right, Todd. I moved him down to interview waiting. I don't know what room he goes in. But that will do it for us here tonight. Todd Chase Jr., all in all, pretty solid race. And we want to appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching. First and foremost, make sure you like and subscribe to us. We'll be back live here in 2 weeks. Todd may have something soon. But, Todd, thoughts on the race?
I thought it was a really good race. Like Bear had said, we had a really good field of 30-some cars, and over 20 of them ended up finishing out the race. We had a lot of comers and goers, like Jordan had said, and man, talk about that finish between Barrett and Josh there at the end. I didn't quite think the 4 was able to get back to him, but proved me wrong, gave him the bumper, and then ultimately just was able to drive away and set sights on that checkered flag, and he prevailed. So
yeah, it's going to be interesting when we get to Atlanta and see how some of these guys that ran really well tonight that had trouble because of a wreck. I know we had a 3-car wreck and stuff like that, but I'm anxious to see what happens. Plus, some newer guys may come in. I feel like we're going to have a lot of people. But that's going to do it. I hope everybody enjoyed the broadcast. Todd, anything else you want to say?
just hope everybody has a good 4th of July weekend coming up, and we'll see you here in about 2 weeks.